Hi, Connor. Good afternoon. Just in listening to a number of your teammates before you, an incredible sort of commitment to seeing this through, putting some of the disappointments, including this series, behind you at some point and moving forward to the ultimate goal. And I just wonder if you could kind of reiterate how you feel about, that aspect.
Well, I mean, obviously it's still very fresh and very raw. It's only a few hours ago. So, obviously we got to get over it at some point and learn our lessons and move on and continue marching forward towards, obviously what we're working towards.
Rob Tuchkowski, Post Media.
Hi, Connor. There's always a line between the frustration of not having playoff success, but at the same time being optimistic about the trajectory of the team. Where are you on that scale? Is it equal parts each? Or are you leaning one way or the other?
Well, obviously it's a big off season. I think we got a lot of decisions to make. Well, I don't have to make them, but the higher powers do. So, it's obviously a big off season for us. So, good year, I guess. Didn't finish the way we wanted to. We got to move forward.
Now, there's a narrative that's usually comes from the outside that if the others don't start having playoff success, then Connor's going to become unhappy in Edmonton. I'm wondering if you could address where you stand on that, what your patience level is.
Yeah, I mean that's not the case at all. We have a great core here. Leon and Nursey, Nuge, Lars. I mean, these are guys that I've kind of grown up with, and we want to see this thing through together, and we want to do this thing right. As a group. It's special to be able to play with these guys, and I think it feels like we're light years away, but we're a lot closer than I think it feels today.
Ryan Rashog, TSN.
Hey, Connor, it's an off season, and I know you said you don't have to make the decisions, but I mean, there's lots of cap space, and with that comes hope. But there's also uncertainty, and some of that core, there's question as to whether it's back or not. What's kind of your hope about and your confidence level that when you guys return next year, that the team will be ready to take steps forward?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's the goal. I mean, that's you want to get better each and every off season. I think part of it is adding pieces. I think the other part of it is developing and continuing to grow your game, to grow everyone else's game, for everyone to continue to push to get better. The Bouchards of the world, the McLeods of the world, like those are the guys that really need to come in and push and keep pushing us forward. And obviously I got another level I can go to. Leo's got another level. Everyone's got another gear they can get to, and together I think that's what keeps us pushing forward. Obviously adding pieces is part of that. But collectively just finding another gear.
It would seem, based on playoff results or play in, that you're sitting here in another year doing an immediate availability where it's not the result you want. So it would seem that things are stalled. But do you think that there's more progress happening within the organization than the playoff results indicate?
Well, I think the standard's gone up. I think that's, and that's, I mean, that's kind of where it all starts, right? I think, the culture that, we come to the rink every day and demand better from each other, expect better from each other. I think, if this was a couple of years ago, we would be sitting here just so happy that we got to play 4 playoff games. I think that's definitely not the mood in here today. So, we want more, and we want lots more. So, we want continue to work together and obviously win a cup one day.
Final question, Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
Connor, it interests me when you say you got another level to get to. Can you let us in on that? Like, how are you going to get better?
I'm only 24 years old. I got lots left. I got lots of ways to continue to grow my game in different areas, find different ways to have success. I think, like I said, I'm only 24 years old, and it feels like I've been in the league a long time. But ultimately, I'm still a young guy in this league, and I have lots of good years ahead of me.
So we watched last night. Obviously, you might have seen it by now. Lots of visuals of you on the bench talking to people. Far more vocal than we've seen you before, Connor. You came in here as a young captain, I mean, maybe the youngest ever at the time, and you've evolved into a guy that's leading this team. Is there places to go in that level too? Did you take a step? Is what we saw last night on TV, Connor McDavid taking a step as a captain?
Being a captain, and in this league is a job that there's no guidebook to it. There's no one telling you what to do and what not to do. So there's a lot of learning on the job. And like you said, I was very young when I was able to wear the C, and I'm still very grateful and humbled to be able to wear it for such an amazing organization. And I take that with a lot of responsibility, and being a leader is part of being a better player too. There's lots of areas that I can get better, and that's for sure one of them.